as, I think, like the premier Bane player, but he does actually have a really good Harley as well. For those matchups, he doesn't want to play Bane in at all, and this is definitely one of them, I think, or at least very least, he might just think that Hayatei might not be as comfortable, but Hayatei, the kind of premier Robin player at the moment, looking really good with his character, has a very distinct style. Question is it going to work against Bio? Now, Hayatei in particular, like with Robin, a bit of a tech monster. Like, he really studies his opponent, he studies every single matchup, and he looks for those little intricacies that he can do with Robin every time. He does indeed, but pretty even on life right now. Harley Quinn, definitely one of those characters with a strong game from full screen, but at the same time, Hayatei very good at closing in that space. Goes into the flip. Flip's kind of tricky to punish at certain ranges. Nice full combo from Biohazard, going to go in for that Hyena setup using that character power. Now that's the beautiful thing about Harley Quinn. You can send one Hyena at a time, or you can send them both. So really kind of mix up how you think they're going to block, especially when you're mixing it with the cupcakes and the revolver shots and all these crazy full screen tools. Now, some people, I think, as Harley as a character, you may not really expect it, but she is a really good zoning character. I think a big part of it is because she has a lot of defensive options, as you can see here, but at the same time, those bullets travel instantly, so she wins a lot of trades. But that was a full combo off the Hyena, but there's the wager forced already from Hayatei. Biohazard looking really strong so far. Gonna take that bar, get some health back. So far, it's been kind of tricky for Hayatei to really get in there and establish, waiting for that meter burn uppercut on block. Now, quite a lot of Robins, that meter burn, you expect it pretty much every time. Or try and catch him. A little bit antsy there. Maybe he thought Biohazard was going for the whiff punish, but no, the patience. Biohazard with a massive life lead, so I don't think he has a reason to go in like that. But he does have the wall as well now, so he can go for the knockdown. Oh, Hyena setup, and he combos from it. Oh, the wake up, just try and get out of there, but he's taken so much damage already. This comeback's going to be pretty difficult, and there we go. Tantrum almost does it. Oh, no, misses it. Down 1-2. Now, about to say, I don't think Hayatei has the life to make this comeback, especially when you have so many full screen options as Harley Quinn does. I think fighting against Harley, though, if you get frustrated or if you try and get a little bit impatient in any way, before you know it, you've taken a lot of damage. There's the forward 2 again, forward 2 overhead. That's going to get opened up straight into Tantrum. There's a Hyena. One stuff. Yeah, we see Bio doing it all the time. Oh. Chooses to block it, but gets hit by the low. Oh no, a little bit too close to the corner. Yeah, not quite sure he's expecting Hayatei to actually be as close to the corner as normally you usually are, I think, after the back 3. I suppose not, but there you go. There's that full screen game once again. Now, one thing you might think, Robin has the kind of Birdarang, the sort of tracking projectile, but if he gets hit while he's throwing that, it disappears. And I don't think he has time to get it on the screen before her gunshots will hit him. So now here we go. Being really patient, but gets a nice corner setup. Is he going to combo or use it for setup? Still under. Here we go. Is he going to try and keep him in the corner? Is he going to try and go outside? Maybe not. Yeah, this Batarang's going to be disappearing, but a really smart push block. Not trying to take the mix off that Batarang at all. Oh, Hyena trade. Jumps clean over, though, but no, he gets hit by a full combo, and that's going to... All that work he did to get out of the corner and get the life back is all going to be for nothing. So normally in this situation, Robin can potentially check with a couple of those Batarangs like that, but if he does it at the same time as a gunshot, he's going to get hit outright because of the speed of the projectile. Oh, no, a little bit of an execution error there. Gives Hayatei a little bit of space to move in. Oh, delays the meter burn. Oh, runs straight into it. That's definitely not the first time he's eaten one of those forward 2s. I actually really like Biohazard's management of this trait so far. He's just using it really well. It's really causing Hayatei some issues. I think for the first time in this tournament as well, Hayatei, uncharacteristically, kind of looking a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's normally a very confident player, does a lot of work on matchups particularly, but Biohazard is just ahead of him all the time. And back to this neutral, the speed of those gunshots, making it very tricky to get in. Spending all the bar now, doesn't really have anything to fear. There's no bar to save, he's wagered already, why not? But it's not like Bio is just doing the same projectiles over and over again. He's really mixing up the pattern. Oh, how goes the anti-air gunshot? Almost wins by itself, but I mean, just look at the life difference. This is going to be so hard for Hayatei. Yeah, Hayatei's been throwing a little bit of a lifeline with that combo drop, but I mean, that's a lot of life to make up for, especially against a zoning character like Harley. Oh, anti-air gun. Not quite enough to finish off, but this is, yeah, that is going to be tough. You've got that slow-moving shot. It's going to do more than enough work to just occupy the space needed. Normally in this situation, you see people switch characters. Because normally, like, if a matchup looks a little bit tough or if someone looks a bit frustrated, we normally see a switch from here, but do we know if Hayatei actually plays any other characters? Okay, Batman. Well, I was about to say, he did play Batman a lot during the beta days, and obviously the beta ran for quite a while, and he would have played Batman a lot during them, but the question is, how practiced is this Batman now? I know he's been playing basically just Robin ever since the game was released, so how ready could his Batman be? Well, I think we're sure to find out. This could potentially be Hayatei's last game again. This is loser's bracket, so if he loses here, he's out of the tournament. And that's just that ranged game from Bio being so effective, and it all comes down to the hyenas. Just the hyena covering that space on the ground so he can throw something towards the air, or a cupcake, just really like a no-fly zone, cannot move in front of him. But that's the addition to Harley in Injustice 2. Her trait used to be something that somewhat set her back because of the randomness, but because they've given her a consistently good trait that not only does that, but it caters to her style, she's much better. But a nice punish on the tantrum stance. This time though, Hayatei, good combo, gets access to a little bat, gets that fast trait, gives him some really good rushdown options, but no, sneaks in a quick low. Oh, nice conversion, the meter burn play, Doctor, here comes the tick damage. But now you're taking tick damage as well as just the shots from these or the chip. That is going to be difficult, and that's going to be match point to Biohazard already. Looking very clean, a very clean and calculated keep away style, really using the entire moveset. He just takes a lot of knowledge of the character, right? I mean, Biohazard, again, normally known as a Bane player, but really has a strong Harley Quinn now to cover the matchups he doesn't want to play. Speaking of which, I mean, really, like, every single time Hayatei tries to jump, he eats a hyena every time for his troubles. And if it blocks, it jails into a cupcake. But the problem is, if you jump too early in anticipation, you might get anti-air or just anything else. Nice damage coming out. Hayatei has him in the corner now, so this will be really important to keep hold of. Oh no, the bats go straight through the tantrum. No punish here. Oh, jumps himself out. That was really smart from Bio to use that to get mid-screen again. Using the meter burn as well, just to further push back, get a little bit more plus frames than normal. Meter burn, cupcake bomb, and so much chip. And again, jump back. Biohazard just already looking super strong. I don't know if Hayatei has the life or resources anymore to do this. Looking like Bio has all of the answers, and just like that. Just that right there. He spent his final bar on that too, and Bio looking really strong. One hit's going to do it. Oh, he fires a slow one. Biohazard comfortably moving on in the loser's bracket. Kudos to Hayatei though. That entire set just really looked like Hayatei just didn't really know what to do.